They're all fan pacing. There goes Roman's Best coming for the lead. Prairie Jalapeno is there. And on the outside, Frosty Eagle into the turn, and Prairie Jalapeno now takes command by 2 lengths. Roman's Best in second on the outside. Frosty Eagle drops in third, followed by Perry Quick in fourth. That's Redemption on the inside. Lord Whimsy, followed by Barrett's Defender and Strike a Deal. Your leader is Roman's Best, but Perry Quick drives to the outside of challenging second. It's Prairie Jalapeno in third. They're by the quarter, 30 and 3 the quarter. And Roman's Best has the lead on the rule, but Perry Quick drives at him on the outside in second. Prairie Jalapeno is right there in third, followed by Frosty Eagle in fourth. Brett's Defender on the inside, that's Redemption, followed by Strike a Deal and Lord Whimsy. Now they're moving for the half. Roman's Best has the lead. Here comes Perry Quick. Here comes Frosty Eagle, 3 wide. They're moving by the half. Frosty Eagle is under the whip at the half, and 101 and 2 into the clubhouse turn, and Frosty Eagle now takes command. It's Roman's Best in second, 2 lengths. Prairie Jalapeno rough gated now off stride. It's Perry Quick. They curve into the back stretch, and Frosty Eagle has the lead, 2 lengths. Roman's Best right there in second. Here comes Strike a Deal and Jean third on the outside, followed by Prairie Jalapeno and Lord Whimsy. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Frosty Eagle, Strike a Deal on the outside as Jacobs goes to the whip. They're by the 3/4 mile mark, and your leader is Frosty Eagle. Strike a Deal is on the outside second, followed by Roman's Best. Lord Whimsy, here comes Redemption, 3 wide around the turn. Frosty Eagle and Strike a Deal, here they come, and down the stretch they go. Frosty Eagle cuts the corner on the outside. Strike a Deal is there. Roman's Best, but here comes Redemption charging on the far outside. It's Redemption, fastest of all. And here they come. They're off and trotting. There goes Cypress Kid on the inside for the lead. Honey Blade on the outside, joined now by Ode Longwalker. Into the turn they trot, and from the outside it's Honey Blade. Honey Blade now to take command. Cypress Kid right there in second. That's Ode Longwalker in third, 2 lengths, followed by Rosedale Count by 2 lengths. Ms. Noreen and Amanda Brown. They're heading for the quarter, and Honey Blade has the lead by 2 lengths. It's Cypress Kid now driving out of second, followed by Ode Longwalker in third. It's Rosedale Count and Ms. Noreen. They're by the quarter, 31 and 1 the quarter, and Honey Blade draws clear again. It's Cypress Kid in second, 2 lengths. Ode Longwalker right there in third by 3 lengths. Rosedale Count, followed by Ms. Noreen and Amanda Brown. Positions unchanged, heading for the half. It's Honey Blade, your leader. Cypress Kid is right there in second. That's Ode Longwalker in third, followed by Rosedale Count. Here comes Ms. Noreen, followed on the outside by Amanda Brown. The field's moving by the half. They're halfway home. 102 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. It's Honey Blade, but Ode Longwalker moves out around the outside of challenging second. Cypress Kid now driving out of third, followed on the outside by Ms. Noreen, Rosedale Count, and Amanda Brown. No, they curve into the back stretch, and Ode Longwalker is up to challenge and put a neck in front. It's Honey Blade in second, followed by Cypress Kid in third. On the outside, that's Ms. Noreen, followed by Rosedale Count and Amanda Brown. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. On the outside, Ode Longwalker. On the inside, that's Honey Blade. Here comes Ms. Noreen fourth, now driving third, 3 wide around the turn. It's Ode Longwalker. Honey Blade on the inside, followed by Ms. Noreen and Cypress Kid. Amanda Brown 4 wide. Down the stretch they come. Here comes Ms. Noreen. Ms. Noreen, but Amanda Brown charging second as Daryl Bussey goes to the whip. It's Ms. Noreen with the lead. It's Ms. Noreen, Amanda Brown close for third. Cypress Kid. Earl Fan pacing, there goes Raw Sugar between horses. Athonia's there. Classical music 3 wide. Into the turn they race and Raw Sugar. Athonia from the outside. Athonia by 2 lengths. Raw Sugar right there in second. Classical music drops in third. It's Gigi's full in fourth, followed by Fell Content. Junior Girl Pose and Pretty and Jive Talking trailing. They're heading for the quarter, and Athonia has the lead on the rail by 2 lengths. It's Raw Sugar. Here comes Fell Content charging third on the outside. They're by the quarter, 30 and 2. Here comes Fell Content. She's up to challenge Athonia for the lead. It's Raw Sugar right there in third, followed by Classical Music in fourth. Gigi's Full Junior Girl on the outside. Jive Talking and Pose and Pretty and Train the Stretch heading for the half. On the inside, it's Athonia. Fell Content charging it around the outside. Fell Content from the outside to take command. It's Athonia at the half. 59 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. Fell Content racing a bit wide. It's Athonia right there in second. Raw Sugar in third. And there goes Classical Music charging to the outside, followed by Gigi's Full. And to the outside, it's Jive Talking. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Athonia maintains a lead. Raw Sugar is back to second. Here comes Jive Talking fifth. Now moving up 3 wide. They drive up the back stretch, and Athonia maintains a lead. Raw Sugar charging out of second. Classical Music right there in third, followed on the outside by Jive Talking as they drive around the far turn. Athonia 3 parts of a length. On the far outside, that's Raw Sugar in second. Classical Music and Junior Girl. Here they come, turning for home. Here comes Raw Sugar. Raw Sugar is up to challenge Athonia for the lead. On the outside, Classical Music. Between horses, it's Raw Sugar. Athonia's trying to come back, but here comes Classical Music at the wire. And that is... And they're off. It's Heather Molly between horses on the inside. Treasure's Edge into the turn, and Heather Molly on the outside takes command. Treasure's Edge in second, 2 lengths if wishes were. Third by 2 lengths, followed by X Message, Chancey Louisa, Dixie J Ice, Smooth Annie, and Margot Rick. They're heading for the quarter, and Heather Molly has the lead a length and a quarter. It's Treasure's Edge, second, 2 lengths. Heather Molly now showing the way to the quarter. Treasure's Edge right there in second, if wishes were in third, 2 lengths. X Message, Chancey Louisa driving from fifth as they drive by the quarter. 30 and 4 the quarter, and Heather Molly maintains a lead. It's Treasure's Edge right there in second, if wishes were in third. Chancey Louisa edging into third, if wishes were back to fourth. Here comes Margot Rick. She follows cover in fifth, and to the outside that's Smooth Annie, followed now by X Message and Dixie J Ice. They're heading for the half. Heather Molly has the lead. Chancey Louisa moves out around the outside second. The field's halfway home. 102 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. It's Heather Molly, 3 parts of a length. Chancey Louisa is on the outside second. Treasure's Edge right there in third. It's Margot Rick. She has live cover in fourth. On the inside, if wishes were, and Smooth Annie as they curve into the back stretch. It's Heather Molly, a long neck. On the outside, Chancey Louisa. Here comes Margot Rick. 3 wide now, 3 horses are across the track. Dave McGee goes to the whip on Margot Rick. Margot Rick on the far outside. It's Heather Molly right there in second. Chancey Louisa between horses, and it's still 3 horses across the track. Heather Molly is coming back on the inside. Chancey Louisa and Margot Rick. Here they come, turning for home. Heather Molly cuts the corner. On the outside, Chancey Louisa, Margot Rick, Smooth Annie charging through on the inside. Heather Molly opens up the lead. It's Heather Molly pulling away at the wire. Smooth Annie close for third, Dixie J Ice. They're off and trotting. There goes Polka Rebel between horses going for the lead. On top and Tall Timbers. Into the turn they trot and Polka Rebel. On the outside there goes Tall Timbers between horses in second on tap. Right there in third, off straight up front is Tall Timbers. It's on tap now to take command. It's Polka Rebel. Here comes Strike Me Rich. Now moving third, charging second, and from the outside, Strike Me Rich now to take command. Here comes Jano Mayer moving right with her as they drive by the quarter. They're by the quarter, 31 and 3, and it's Strike Me Rich. Your leader a length and a quarter, Jano Mayer. Now drops in second, that's on tap. Right there in third, Card Player, and Jean the fourth on the outside, followed by Polka Rebel, and to the outside there goes Oriental Jade and Ms. Miser. They're heading for the half, and your leader is Strike Me Rich. Here comes Card Player, now moving third, charging second. Here comes Card Player with a rush to challenge Strike Me Rich. The field's halfway home. 1 out, 2 and 3 into the clubhouse turn. Strike Me Rich has the lead on the rail, but Card Player moves on him on the outside, a challenging second. Jano Mayer is right there in third. It's Oriental Jade parked on the outside. Ms. Miser, followed by On Tap and Polka Rebel. Now off stride is Oriental Jade. They curve into the back stretch, moving for the final quarter. Strike Me Rich, 3 parts of a length. It's Card Player on the outside, second. Jano Mayer right there in third. Ms. Miser closing ground as On Tap goes off stride as they drive into the far turn. Strike Me Rich has the lead. Here comes Jano Mayer charging back to second. Here comes Ms. Miser, 3 wide and third, followed by Card Player and Polka Rebel. Here they come trotting for home. Strike Me Rich cuts the corner. Here comes Jano Mayer out for the drive. It's Strike Me Rich, Jano Mayer and Ms. Miser. It's Strike Me Rich with the lead. It's Strike Me Rich, Jano Mayer and Ms. Miser. They're off and pacing. Moose and McGuire going for the lead. Prancing Joy and Courteous. Into the turn they race. Moose and McGuire is on the outside. Prancing Joy holds in second. Courteous right there in third. Marching Bruce in fourth, followed by Hush in fifth. It's Egyptian and Salesmaster, your leader from the outside, Moose and McGuire. Here comes Prancing Joy, charging up now to challenge and take command. It's Prancing Joy, your new leader with Moose and McGuire. In second, a length, Courteous in third. They're by the quarter, 29 and 4. And Prancing Joy has the lead by 2 lengths. Moose and McGuire right there in second. Here comes Egyptian Act, charging third on the outside, followed by Salesmaster Courteous. It's Hush and now trailing Marching Bruce. They're moving for the half, and Prancing Joy maintains the lead. Egyptian Act charging up on the outside. It's Moose and McGuire right there in third. It's Salesmaster, he follows cover, and Courteous. The field's off the half, 1 minute and 4. Into the clubhouse turn, and Prancing Joy has the lead, 3 parts of a length. Egyptian Act is on the outside second. Moose and McGuire is saving ground in third. Salesmaster is parked on the outside, followed by Courteous. Hush and Marching Bruce, they curve into the back stretch, and Prancing Joy maintains a 1 length lead. Egyptian Act is on the outside in second. Moose and McGuire, he wants out of third, followed by Salesmaster, 3 wide on the inside. Courteous, and there goes Hush, 4 wide. Now they drive into the far turn. Your leader, Prancing Joy. Moose and McGuire charging out of second. It's Courteous in third, and Hush around the turn. It's Prancing Joy with the lead. Here they come turning for home. Prancing Joy opening up the lead now by 5. It's Moose and McGuire. A late move on the outside by Marching Bruce and Hush, but it's all Prancing Joy. Prancing Joy showing the way at the wire. Close for second, Marching Bruce. They're off and pacing. There goes Flying Passion for the lead. Time at moving right with her. Those two into that first turn, and from the outside it's Time at. Time at now taking command. Flying Passion in second by 3 lengths. Swinging Bunny. Third by 2 lengths. Carolina Love followed by Winter Aid. Jules Gold, Laura Faze and Loretta H. They're moving for the quarter, and Time at has the lead on the rear. It's Flying Passion. In second, 2 lengths, Swinging Bunny. Third, number length and a quarter, Carolina Love. Followed by Winter Aid, Jules Gold, the quarter. 30 and 2, the quarter, and up front, it's Time at with the lead a length. It's Flying Passion, second, 2 lengths. Swinging Bunny in third, Carolina Love. First over, moving into third, followed by Swinging Bunny in fourth. And to the outside, that's Winter Raid. Entering the stretch, moving for the half, it's Carolina Love. Carolina Love on the outside to take command. Time at right there in second, Winter Raid. Now moving to second on the outside. The field's halfway home. 101 and 2 into the clubhouse turn. And Carolina Love has the lead, but there goes Winter Raid. Charging into second, Flying Passion. Edging third on the outside. Followed by Time at back to fourth, Swinging Bunny. Loretta H, Jules Gold, and Laura Faze. They curve into the back stretch. On the inside, Carolina Love. Winter Reed charging up on the outside. Winter Reed now to take command. It's Carolina Love back to second, Flying Passion. And Jean third on the outside, followed by Swinging Bunny and Time at. Now they drive around the far turn. It's Carolina Love to regain command. Here comes Flying Passion. Now moving third, charging second on the far outside. Here they come turning for home. It's Carolina Love with the lead. On the far outside, Flying Passion. Winter Reed between horses and Time at. Here comes Flying Passion. It's Flying Passion now fastest of all. Flying Passion at the wire. Number 1, Flying Passion was... And they're off. There goes Rorty's Fling going right for the lead on the inside. Quick and Silver. Into the turn they race, and Rorty's Fling on the outside to take command. Quick and Silver holds in second, Whispering Mariah. Right there in third, it's Westwood Vixen, followed by Misty Betty, So Long Darlin, Rosedale Diane, and Maple Lane Deborah trailing. And your leader to the quarter is Rorty's Fling. It's Quick and Silver. Here comes Westwood Vixen, 3 wide moving by the quarter, and they're by the quarter. Westwood Vixen 29 and 3. Westwood Vixen has the lead by 3 lengths. It's Rorty's Fling in second. Whispering Maria parked on the outside, followed by Quick and Silver, Misty Betty, So Long Darlin, Maple Lane Deborah, and Rosedale Diane. Entering the stretch, moving for the half. Westwood Vixen has the lead, but Whispering Mariah is charging up on the outside with a rush. Whispering Mariah to take command. The field's halfway home. 59 seconds flat, and Whispering Mariah shows the way into the clubhouse turn, but Misty Betty moves at her on the outside, and second Westwood Vixen is right there in third, and there goes So Long Darlin, now moving third on the outside. Westwood Vixen and Rorty's Fling, now they curve into the back stretch. It's Whispering Mariah with the lead. Misty Betty moves at her on the outside, and second So Long Darlin, and Jean third on the outside, followed by Rorty's Fling, and there goes Quick and Silver, and she's on the move. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. Whispering Maria 3 parts of a length. Misty Betty on the outside. So Long Darlin, Quick and Silver, and Rorty's Fling. Here they come turning for home. Whispering Maria has the lead. Here comes Quick and Silver, now moving fourth, charging third. Quick and Silver moving to second on the outside. It's a Whispering Maria with the lead. Whispering Maria, Quick and Silver, and Misty Betty third. Off stride is Monique Bess. They're off and pacing. There goes Rustic Girl out for the lead. Joined on the inside. Osborne's Ecstasy, and there goes Pacific 3 wide. Into the turn there is Rustic Girl. Is your leader by a length and a quarter. Monique Bess. Make that Osborne's Ecstasy in second. Oriana. Charging third on the outside. Followed on the outside. Pacific parked in fourth. On the inside, Proudfoot, Lorry, Gypsy Spar. Vain Jane and back pacing Monique Bess. They're moving for the quarter. It's Oriana the quarter. 29 seconds flat, and Oriana regains command. Here comes Pacific. Now third, now second on the outside. It's Rustic Girl right there in third. Osborne's Ecstasy, followed by Proudfoot, Lorry, Gypsy Spar, and Vain Jane. Entering the stretch, moving for the half. It's Oriana with the lead. Pacific drives at her on the outside, and second, it's Osborne's Ecstasy. And Jean third on the outside. On the inside, Rustic Girl. The field's halfway home. 59 and 1 into the clubhouse turn, and Pacific now to take command. It's Oriana back to second. Osborne's Ecstasy driving third on the outside, followed by Rustic Girl back to fourth. It's Gypsy Spar, followed by Proudfoot Lorry, and to the outside Vain Jane. They curve into the back stretch, and Pacific has the lead on the rail a length and a quarter. Osborne's Ecstasy now charging second on the outside. It's Oriana back to third. Gypsy Spar 3 wide. Now they drive into the far turn. It's Pacific, your leader, a length and a half. It's Osborne's Ecstasy on the outside, and second it's Oriana. Gypsy Spar between horses. Proudfoot Lorry. Here they come turning for home, and Pacific cuts the corner. Oriana right there in second. On the outside it's Osborne's Ecstasy. It's Pacific with the lead. Oriana another move on the outside, but it's Pacific at the wire. Oriana and Osborne's Ecstasy. They're off and pacing. Don's Drifter going for the lead. He'll be swift on the inside. Into the turn, and he'll be swift. Benefits from the rail. That's Don's Drifter. Charging second on the outside. It's Make Up Your Mind right there in third. Off stride now is Make Up Your Mind. They're moving for the quarter, and Don's Drifter takes command by two, now by 3 lengths. He'll be swift in second. Kitty Class in third by 3 lengths, followed by Woody Vic in fourth. It's Garrick Yates, Very Perry, followed by He'll Be Lively, and still off stride is Make Up Your Mind. They're by the quarter, 29 seconds flat, and Don's Drifter has the lead. He'll Be Swift closes the gap in second a length. It's Kitty Class in third. Here comes Woody Vic, charging on the outside fourth, followed by Garrick Yates, Very Perry, and He'll Be Lively. Entering the stretch, moving for the half, it's Don's Drifter by 2 lengths. On the outside, it's Woody Vic. Moving into second, He'll Be Lively in third. On the outside, that's Garrick Yates, Kitty Class, Very Perry, the half, 102 flat. Into the clubhouse turn, and Don's Drifter has the lead on the rail. Woody Vic is on the outside, a challenging second. He'll Be Swift is right there in third. Garrick Yates is on the outside, followed by Kitty Class. Very Perry now far back. Make Up Your Mind, and He'll Be Lively. They curve into the back stretch, and Don's Drifter draws clear again by 2.5 lengths. It's Woody Vic on the outside, followed by He'll Be Swift and Garrick Yates. They're by the 3/4 mile mark, and your leader is Don's Drifter. There goes Woody Vic. Another move at the leader on the outside. Garrick Yates now driving into third. It's He'll Be Swift, Kitty Class, and Very Perry around the turn. On the inside, Don's Drifter, Woody Vic, and Garrick Yates. Here they come turning for home. Here comes Woody Vic. Woody Vic is under the whip. Here comes He'll Be Swift with a rush on the outside. It's He'll Be Swift now to challenge and take command. It's He'll Be Swift, followed by Woody Vic. Close for third, Very Perry.